Hey everyone, my name is Tasia. Welcome back to my channel and to another plan with me. It's been a while since I've done a plan with me, so I'm excited to be back. We're going to be planning in my Hobonichi weeks, and we're going to be using the Stationery Addict kit, which may look familiar to some of you if you do our Kawaii kit. This was the theme to our Kawaii kit last month, but I changed the colors up a little bit. I made them a little more pastel, and I think it just looks so pretty. So let's get these down. When it comes to the Hobonichi Weeks planner, I love doing the perimeter first and then filling it in. So that is what we are going to do. We're going to start with the date cover and just put this down. So this is for the week of the 16th, which is Monday. This year is going by so quick. This past week, I had two internet friends come over so we could meet, and now we're in real life friends. That sounds so weird. It was Kayla and Darshell. They both are in the planner world, books with planners or books and planners and whole lot of plans. I'll link their channels below because they both have YouTube channels. They do really fun plan with me's and other types of videos as well. But they live in Kansas, and they have been helping the shop out on our PR team for so long. I've known them through the planner world for quite some time now, so it was just so nice to be able to meet them and actually kind of put faces to the names. I knew what they looked like and what they sounded like and everything like that because of social media, so I wasn't nervous to meet them. I was really excited, and I'm really glad that they came down. It was such a fast trip. They came on a Monday, like afternoon, at like 5:30, and of course you can hear my dogs fighting in the background, but like 5:30 in the afternoon, and then they had a full day on Tuesday, and then they left in the afternoon of Wednesday. So it was like a whirlwind trip, but it was a lot of fun. So we have the top down. Let's go ahead and put the bottom down. The bottom is this really pretty gradient, and when it comes to gradients, I like to run it. You'll see I'll put the pink on this side and I'll go to purple, and then I flip this over so then it goes purple to pink, so it's almost kind of like one fluid piece. So I'm just gonna lift this sticker up. But anywho's, we crammed so much stuff in to their short little time. We went to, let me flip this over actually. Screen Door for breakfast, which was really tasty, and then we spent the day downtown. Darshell loves to read, and so we went to Powell's, which is a really big bookstore here. It takes up like a city block. I don't even know how many stories it is, but it is huge. To me, it can get a little overwhelming because there's just so much going on. But it's really nice. They sell both used and new books. So I learned that, say you see a title that you like, if you dig through them, you can find different prices for the books because some of them are used, some of them are not. So that came in really handy. Anywho's, we have this all laid out. I'm gonna go ahead and put down the numbers before I forget, because that happens often. I always forget, or I put the numbers down wrong. So I'm just gonna peel up what I can. But anywho, so we went to Powell's, we went to a bunch of different little local shops, Tender Loving Empire, Crafty Wonderland. We went to Kinokuniya downtown and Muji. We had boba. We had shave ice. Like, we crammed in so much stuff. It was a lot of walking, but it was a lot of fun. And the second day we went to a little Korean cafe that puts faces on all of their food. I believe it's called Soro Soro Cafe, but their stuff is so, one, delicious, and two, adorable, because they put faces on all of their little desserts. So there's like cats and bears and all kinds of cute things. And then the woman who makes the drinks the latte art that she does is just out of this world. I've never seen anybody do latte art like that, like in real life. I've seen it on Instagram, but not in person. She can draw like bears hugging each other and cats and like all kinds of stuff. So if you're in the Portland area, I would definitely recommend it. It's really cute and a really fun cafe to go to. It's really small. So we have that. Let's go ahead and put down the boxes on the side. So we have the blank schedule, and I don't know if I've done a plan with me since I've revamped this blank schedule. I know I've shown it in my reveal videos, but I love the new blank schedules because before I was putting Saturday and Sunday in one box, and it was difficult if it was something I needed more space to write. So I broke it up, and the way to make it look symmetrical is I put a title here and then I dropped Sunday. So that way it's 3 and 3 and then 1 on each. Things that look lopsided to me really throw me off. So that was how I got around that, but I really like it. And then these habit trackers. Just put this down, trying to put it down straight. Like that. And we have this pink one, and then we have this really cute one here, which I really love. I don't know what I'm gonna write in that. I feel like I did that the other week too. I put it down, I didn't know what I was gonna put in it. This. For the habit trackers, I'm going to be tracking, I've been taking this new medication, and it's kind of like I've been ramping up on it. So I was doing half a pill every day, and then I do half right now in the morning and the evening. And so now next week, I think it's a whole pill. I don't know. I need to track it or else I will not do very well. So anyways, I'm going to put this up top. And then, yikes. I pulled that a little fast. And then there's this sticker here. It says this week. I love these because it kind of just gives it a general whatever I want to put over here. Sometimes I make like a grocery list. Sometimes I'll do a kind of just like, I usually do some sort of list. So that's what I'm going to do. That. I like to use the lines to put it down. If you start it on a line and just bring it across, it turns out really like centered and nice. So we have that. Next up, we have all of these boxes, and I'm going to put them here, and I'm going to be tracking the weather because right now it's snowing. It's not sticking, but it's snowing, and I swear like 2 days ago we were in the 50s. I don't know what's going on with the weather, but I'm hoping that it calms down because I start gardening on the 18th, and I really don't want my plants to get frozen. I don't know if I mentioned it here on YouTube or if it was just on Instagram, but I'm working with a company, they're called Portland Edible Gardens, and last year they came out in the fall and they built out my garden beds. So I have 2 raised garden beds. They're a 10x4 garden bed, and they put irrigation in it and all kinds of stuff. So I am like ready to go this year. And the cool thing about them is, one, they could just do it like that and leave and they'd be done with you. Or you can do a mentor program with them, and they kind of let you choose like how hands-on you want them to be. Do you want them to come every month? Do you want them to come like just give you the plans and you do it on your own? And so since this is the first time that I am fully committing to making a vegetable garden, I wanted them to come out every month. So they put together a gardening plan with me, which is laminated and super detailed, that shows me like what's going in the garden, when it's going in the garden, when to harvest, all these different things. And then they're going to come out every month with everything that I need to start and like get it going. But the cool thing is because so I'm really good at getting started, it's the follow through that I'm terrible at. I'm terrible because I don't know when to harvest. So sometimes like even my romaine lettuce, I'll go until it flowers and then it tastes bitter so you can't eat it. or if I get aphids or some sort of bug, I don't know how to fix it, and I lose my momentum really quick. So with having them come out every month and kind of, I don't want to say hold my hand, because I'm still going to have to garden like throughout the rest of the month without them, but just having that reassurance that somebody's going to be there who knows what's going on, who can teach me how to handle things, I think it's really going to help, and I'm so excited. They let you pick what you want to plant, so you're not growing all kinds of stuff that you're not going to eat or it's going to go to waste or anything like that. I don't know why, I'm just really excited for way too many vegetables so I can share with my neighbors and just be like proud that I did that. I think I'm really successful with house plants, but I have not been successful with gardens like vegetables. I had an arrow garden one year. I did really well with that because it was an arrow garden. It told me, like, it was hydroponic, and it told me when to add more water or when to add nutrients. Like, it was really kind of it took care of itself, and I really enjoyed having fresh herbs all the time. But this way I'll be able to have things that I buy every week, like lettuce and onions. I think we're going to be doing broccoli and cauliflower, beans, cucumbers, zucchini, just all the basics. And the way that they plan out their beds, it's like if you want lettuce all year, you know, you're going to have to plan out when you're going to start the seed, so you have one at every stage type of thing. I'll stop rambling about gardening. As I'm speaking, I'm like, oh, you guys are probably like, okay, we get it. You're excited about your garden. But I really am, and I will show you guys my progress on Instagram in the story. So if you're interested, follow me there. I'll try not to bore you guys too much on YouTube, but don't be surprised if I talk about it a lot, since it's probably the only thing that's going to be going on in my life that's different. So, anywho's, we're putting down the checklist. This is the last one. They're so stinking cute. They're little highlighters, like the little mild liners. Put that. Even if I don't do a checklist that day, I just like how uniform it looks. It's just nice and clean. We have the weekend banner. That's the same style. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on this side here. And then we'll put down some decorative stickers as well that came with the kits. I don't know what else is going to be going on this week. So we have the gardening here. We're going to have to brave the grocery store sometime next week, which I'm not looking forward to. We went this morning. We have this store here called Winco. It's open 24 hours a day. People don't really wake up early here. I feel like the stores are always dead if you go early in the morning. So I told Zach, please come with me. We need some things. And we showed up at 7 and it was packed. People were buying toilet paper like all the plants were going out of business, and it was ridiculous. All the canned goods were gone. Like, so I'm from Hawaii, so we eat a lot of Spam in Hawaii, so I'm used to buying Spam, but I'm not used to seeing absolutely no Spam on the shelves. That is when I knew that things were getting real, that the mainland people were finally deciding to eat Spam. So we got what we could, which basically was just like chicken broth and spaghetti, and Zach got Doritos, and I think that's about it. We did a terrible grocery shopping, so we definitely have to go back, unfortunately. But Zach does not function well under high, I don't want to say it was high stress, because to me it wasn't stressful. It was just a busy grocery store. But if he was anticipating not that many people and there was a ton of people, he's just like not for it. Once it gets too packed and he can't really move, he's like, no, I'm done. Like, it just doesn't work. So that's what happened. I'm putting this here on Monday, the little computer, because I have a lot of designing to do, and I'm hoping to get it all done on Monday. My $2 Tuesday isn't even designed right now. Today's Friday. So I have some time to get it done, but it always gets a little nerve-wracking if I wait too long. So let's see, decorative stickers. I have these cute ones left. I'm going to put them on the side for now just so I can use them appropriately and not just stick them in there and them not make sense. When it comes to writing on the stickers, I like using the Pilot Ultrafine Permanent Marker. This is one of my favorites. The tips are nice and fine. You can use any type of permanent marker, really will do the trick. You can use ballpoint pens too. I think I've used the Couture pens ballpoint or Pen Gems, one of those, and it worked really well. I just am not really a ballpoint person, ballpoint pen type of person, so I'm going to use the permanent marker. And then when it comes to writing on the planner pages, I'm going to use the Signo 0.38. This is a very fine tip, so it can get a little pokey. If you have stickers on the other side, you can definitely poke right through the paper if you're not careful. So definitely use like something hard that you can put behind it. This is just laminated, and that will help you not totally fudge up your planner. So let's go ahead and fill in our habit trackers. We're going to do, I don't know what to call it, medication. And then this one is my water. So I've been taking, I have PCOS and I've been really trying not to take any medications, but I finally bit the bullet because several doctors recommended. So one of the things that I'm taking is spironolactone. And it's kind of like a diuretic, so I really need to up my water. So that's what I'm going to put in here. The second one is the metformin. I don't have any blood sugar issues, but it's supposed to help with PCOS, so I'm giving it a whirl. It has some yucky side effects so far, but I'm braving through it just to see if things get better. So medication, and then I'm just gonna put H2O. For the schedule, I want to plan our dinners here, so we're going to put I'll just write down menu. And let's think about this. So for dinner, I believe I wrote it down. We were brainstorming earlier, Zach and I, so I have the list here on a little piece of paper that I'm just going to transfer over. So one of the things I'm going to be making is gyudon, which is like this beef bowl. It's really good. I got the recipe from this website. It's called Just One Cookbook. If you like Asian inspired or Japanese recipes, she does really good recipes. So check her out. Just One Cookbook. So gyudon. And then pad see ew, which I learned how to make from my dad's wife. I always get asked, why don't I call her my stepmom? She came into my life when I was older. So, oh crap, I just spelled that wrong. Let me just squeeze an E in there. Oh no. But anyways, she came into my life a little later in life. And so, I don't know, it was never that type of relationship with us. She's more of a friend, I would say. So that looks so bad. Anyways, we're gonna be making that. I want to make tonkatsu. We went to Uejimaya the other week and I stocked up on a bunch of meat, so I'm good to go on all of these recipes. Another thing she taught me how to make, I'm going to say this wrong, goidiao, I think is how she says it, but basically it's this really yummy soup. And then D, T, like that. she sent me home with all of these special little seasoning packets so I can make it. It's really good. I haven't made it on my own yet. She made it while I was there, gave me the recipe, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to do it. Friday, I want to make Greek pasta. And I might not necessarily make these on these days. When it comes to my menu planning, it's kind of just like, here's 7 meals or 6 meals or whatever it may be. I have all the ingredients to make it. And so sometimes maybe I'll be making this on this day or this on that day. But at least they're all there and I know that I have the ingredients. Whatever day follows the Greek pasta, because it makes so much, I'm going to put leftovers. And then garlic pork. Like that. Next up, I'm going to move on. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the weather. So let me grab my weather icons. So when it comes to the weather, I have 2 different options. I'm thinking I'm either going to do these itty bitty icons, but I also have the itty bitty weather bears. So I was thinking about doing a weather bear. If I did the regular size, it would just take up the entire square, which would actually be really cute. It matches the color scheme. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let's see, Monday, I need a little sun bear. So 2 sun bears. Monday and Tuesday is sunny. And then we're going to be back up into the 50s. Even Tuesday it says maybe 60 degrees. So that's really nice. Put him there. Oh my gosh. So cute. Let me zoom in so you can see him a little better. Like that. And then let's see. So Tuesday. Another sun bear. The weather may change between now and then. It will most likely change, but I kind of like to have just a rough idea of what's going on. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we have the partial sun bears. We always laugh about this because on the ticket I wrote partially sunny, and then on in our organization at work, it's partly cloudy. And so Zach wrote the partly cloudy. I wrote the partial sunny. So we joke that it's kind of like the half empty, half full. It just confuses whoever's pulling the stickers, honestly. So Friday. And then I feel like I'm putting them down all kind of crookeds. Let's see. Saturday's also partially cloudy. And then Sunday is rainy. And that's the little purple bear. When I drew these, I was thinking of the little Care Bears where they had the little icons on their tummies. I thought they were so cute. So we have that. Let me zoom out. And then that's pretty much it. All I'm going to do now is kind of fill in my checklist. I'm going to do that to the sound of some music so I can really think and spell things correctly, because proof is in the pudding right there. I can't talk and spell at the same time. So that is it. Let me fill it in and then I will check in with you in just a minute.
Like I was falling through the air. Myself to hold my hand, standing in the shadows of where we have been, sleeping with your back facing me. I know this isn't us. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make, and I can feel the tension every time we close. I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me. 'Cause tonight we have it all. 'Cause we're dancing as one. 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 Two places all at once. Wish that what we said would come undone. Feels like our minds have been turned off. Haven't seen each other for so long.
guys, so this is what it looks like. I think it turned out so cute. I still have a lot of space to write in here, and I'm gonna leave that empty so that way I have a little bit of flex when it comes to next week, because this side is full. If I just make it 100% full, then there's really no room to wiggle. So we have that. Things that I added in, we have these quarter boxes. I took this off of the last month's Kawaii kit, but we do have this available in single sheets, as well as this one came off of the kit. I use this really pretty Simply Gilded washi tape that has a really nice sparkle into it. It works great with pastel kits. When it came to trimming, I always get questions about this. It's just a little blade, like a little X-Acto knife. I got this at like an expo, like a scrapbook expo that I went to, so I'm not too sure where you could pick one up. You could use any blade. This one's just so cute because it's so small and it springs right back in. And then the Friskers, this is so sharp and really easy to use. So I think that's the only things I added in. Oh, and the 50 Shades of Tired, because I've been real tired lately. So that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up. And until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.